Welcome guys and gals to our number 23, the last one of the year. So this is our last workout lesson of 2016. Obviously it's not the last one. We're going to start 2017 with a bang, strong and focused. If you take the time to review all 23 lessons and you go through them and you take notes, and it's something that I would highly recommend, that you have just a small personal journal, and that when you watch the video you actually write notes, comments or ideas or feelings on that paper, and you actually write out things that pop up or come up to mind. So that way, whenever you read something, whether you read a book or you're listening to a video, I really like to sit down with a notepad and write ideas that pop up. And sometimes it's ideas that are relating to what I'm reading or watching, and sometimes just other ideas pop into my mind. So it's an important, and I think it's a habit that you should also partake in. Very powerful. So use a journal and write as you're watching the video, and it's your notes. That way you don't have to go back. You can if you want, but you don't have to go back to the videos and watch them again. And you have a quick reference sheet where you can access all the 23 lessons on one document or in a couple of pages. So we've been growing a lot and going through all of these lessons. The end of year is near. Be prepared. So preparation, super important. If you don't plan, you will fail. You need to plan out your next 2017. What is the plan for you in all areas? Now, I'm not sure if you do this, but for me, my family is very, very important. It's an important time of year to be secluded, like a little recluse, and sit down quietly by yourself and go through your plan. What are your goals in all areas? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, relationships, and financial. All of them. You need to be clear on all those areas and where you want to grow. Once you're done with the plan, then you need to look at that plan and think about that plan and dream about that plan and review it every day, in the morning and at night. You have to take this seriously. Why so serious? Because it's you, it's your experience, it's your adventure. So it's a no-brainer that you will be focused and you will be excited about you. Sometimes we're more excited about a movie or a trip compared to our own life, right? So be excited about you and where you're going and what you're going to do, and how will you grow and get better, and how many people will you help in your family or in your community. So it's very important to have the plan. So I can't stress that enough. For me, today will be my goal day with my kids, and we'll go through each one of them. They give me their goal for the year, even if they're very young. I started them doing this when they were about 3 years old. So at 3, if you can have that habit or that belief that you can do and be anything you want, as long as you write it down and you're committed to it, and you're focused and you're excited and you're always thinking about it, then I think it's good habits to instill in young people. If you have kids as well, I highly recommend that you take the time to go through their goals with them around this time of year. And then also remember to go through your own goals and what you want to accomplish. I'm not sure if you do this. Maybe let me know in the comments section if you actually write goals down. If you did not, or you do not write goals down, I look at it as a problem. You are like a ship going nowhere. How the hell are you supposed to get to your destination if you don't know where you're going? You need that lighthouse. The lighthouse is there for a reason, as a beacon to show that ship where it's going, like their home, their destination. So your ship, where is it sailing? Are you just going around in circles? My dad would say, are you like in a boat, a rowboat, and you're only paddling or pulling with one paddle? And if you do that, you'll be doing circles. And we don't want to go in circles. We want to get to our destination. So let me know if you write goals, because lots of studies, lots of research on this. People who actually write goals are far more, there's a guarantee that they will accomplish most of their goals if they write it down. And then the second best is to at least have them in your mind, to think about your goals regularly. And then there's people who have no written goals or don't really think about goals. They're caught up in the day-to-day. Don't be that person. Have a clear plan. I hope I'm really hitting home with this. The power of goals. When I go through my goal books from when I was young to now, never missed a year. When I read through the goals and the dreams, it's super powerful, because you see that most of the goals that I wrote down, I did accomplish. So I want the same thing for you. But there's power in writing the goals out on paper with a pen. Don't type it on a computer. You can. It's not as powerful. But if you write it out in your own hand, longhand, the old way, traditional way, you remember them better. You can recall on the goals better, faster. So write them down each year. But if you have the book and you go through it, there's a sense of satisfaction, and it strengthens the belief that this stuff works. You have to believe in it. So that's my goal to you. You need to write goals. If you're not writing goals down, you seriously need to do so. And it might sound old-fashioned or like goal setting, but goal setting works. And I'm living proof of this, my family. You have to, and all of our students that actually use goal setting really get the goals and they get what they want. And most importantly, they're happier, they're more fulfilled, and they're really motivated because they have that plan in their hands. So when January 1st comes knocking and it's at our door, when January 1st comes into to existence, as it becomes real, January 1st, and you have the plan, you really feel motivated and you know where to put your attention and where you want to go and how you want to focus on the next steps. Don't be like most people, New Year's resolution, and they write it down. A couple of months later, they forget about it and they get trapped in the day-to-day. Remember we talked about amnesia, how we all tend to forget and we need to be reminded of stuff? Don't be that person where the gyms are full in January and they're empty in February. Don't be that person. Be consistent. Go through the 23 lessons. They're all there. Watch them again. Reread the posts. Be clear on all those lessons, on your vision, on the states, on reaching for Kaizen, excellence. Read the right books. Readers are leaders. Lead. You're the leader of your life. You're the captain. Make sure that you're giving yourself an order to do this, this, and that. If you can do that, by the end of next year, you'll see phenomenal, amazing things happen. And that's what I wish for you, to really I want you to get what you want. As far as physical fitness, your happiness, every area. So, we covered this lesson. Last week, we talked about longevity and to breathe and to focus on the vibration in your chest, your heart, after the workouts. Have you implemented this little quick 2-minute attention to that at the end of your workouts? Did you do that? Let me know in the comment section. I hope you did, because that's one way that I use to associate pleasure with training. Because at first my dad would say, at first, discipline tastes like vinegar. And eventually, as you stick to it, discipline tastes like honey. And that's what I mean. Focus on that honey. The honey is the feeling, the heartbeat. I feel alive and I feel fulfilled. I feel really, really good after the workout. I hope that you're using that little piece of advice after each and every one of your workouts. We went through the different exercises, how to slap, how to massage the head, how to strengthen the lower back with the diving motion. We worked on the leg pumping action. All these movements are super powerful, and if you use them, will give you lots of benefit. And I'm really getting lots of positive feedback on those exercises. You might ask, what else is there? There's a lot of exercises. I once asked that question, how many exercises are there for internal energy? And what I was told is, if we were to stack the exercises from the floor up, we'd have a pile this high of exercises. They're all good, they all lead you to the same place. We worked on our head, we worked on our arms, we worked on the dantian, the battery, we worked on the lower back, we worked on the legs, we worked on pumping the chi through the feet. That's a very, I'd say, very complete way to start. Those are the basics. Do those. I won't show any more exercises for now. You have enough. Your plate is full. Make sure that you implement and that you apply these exercises. When we're ready to hit the ground running in 2017, next week, then we'll continue the progression. Please have your goals written down, and if you don't mind sharing some of them with me on the live broadcast, I would appreciate that. And if we can all work together to reach our goals and accomplish them, I think that would be great. So please do the goals, have them ready for next week, and let's interact on the call and make it happen in 2017. I'm wishing you all the best, always health, success, prosperity in the new year. Have fun with family and friends. But remember, do not party or have fun before doing the goal exercise, or else you'll be just not really knowing where to go. Know where you're going. See that lighthouse. Where are you going? That destination. Until next time, master yourself. I'm Martin Patenaude. I'll see you next year.